this is Simracing Corner, and look, my CSL DD has arrived. I was expecting it last week, Friday, but I did get an email from UPS telling me it had been put back a couple of days. So today is Monday. This is an unboxing on the day it arrived. So as you can see, it is a proper unboxing, guys. It is all sealed. I have not opened it, so we will open it on camera and take a look inside. If you're in the UK, something you'll need to know is you will pay customs charges, plus you'll need to pay a cost, which is like a processing fee. So on top of what you're going to end up paying Fanatec, I paid £87 for this I had to pay UPS. That included like custom charges, I think maybe the VAT. So in total, the price was £449, so £450. This is the 8 Newton meter version. So of course, if you buy the 5 Newton meter one, it'll be cheaper. So £449 in all for this. And bear in mind, obviously, that doesn't include a pedal set. It does not include a wheel rim. So do bear in mind, guys, that this is not like super cheap. Some people made the mistake of comparing it to the T300 or the TX, thinking, oh no, it's like the same price as that. It's you're paying the same. It's just a little bit more to get this. This is a better pickup. Well, bear in mind, like for like, if you look at the wheelbase, the T300 or the TX, that's 243. So it's £200 less if you look at it on just like for like, just buying a wheelbase. And bear in mind, there's no. What you don't get with this when you pick this up, there is no table clamp. You do need to buy that separately. And I do have that here, which I basically I ordered afterwards, so I ended up paying an extra delivery charge. But there's no customs on that, since it is a cheaper part. I think there's I can't remember what the deal is, but there's things under a certain price do not cost you more. You do not check the cost. You don't charge. You don't pay customs. You don't pay VAT, extra VAT, and all that sort of stuff. But there's I'll put something on the screen so you know what you're looking at for that. But here we go, the boost kit. Quite expensive for this, to be honest. What, 130 or something euros just for a power supply, which I think is a little bit cheeky, because effectively when you upgrade it, they take away the 5 Newton meter power supply and they charge you 100 and whatever odd euros just for a power supply. And I've actually seen a video of someone actually using a cheap power supply, actually modding one for something like 15 quid, making a power supply that works with this for about 15 quid, though you do need to know what you're doing, because otherwise you will kind of basically blow this thing up. So this is a 24 volt, 7.5 amp, 180 watt power supply. So there's nothing particularly spectacular about it. 24 volts, 7.5 amps. Does have a proprietary type of connector on there. It looks very much like something you'd plug into power supply on on your motherboard, that sort of style, but different sort of layout, not sort of one I'm familiar with. Sort of little square, 4 little connectors on there. Also get European plug. Is that a European or is that a US plug? Well, anyway, one of those. And a UK plug. So covered there. Let's get this out of the way, because who cares about the boost kit, right? Well, that gives you 8 Newton meters over the 5 Newton meters. What you'd normally get if you do not buy the boost kit. And personally, I would say you need the boost kit. Why would you cripple the potential of this direct drive wheelbase by running it less than 8 Newton meters and getting the full potential? That's how I see it anyway, guys, but everyone's going to be different. But that's my take on it. Here we go, here's the box. Nice box. Fanatec are very good at doing boxes, aren't they, and presentations. They always have a little saying on there as well. Every driver has their limits. And there you go. So let's get into this bad boy. So first thing, there is a quick start guide in multiple languages. some Fanatec sticker things. Okay. And some padding to protect the wheelbase, so nicely packed, of course. Fanatec again are very good at packing stuff. You can see there. Oh, okay. There's two little holes there. We're holding something in there, but you can see one's empty. I wonder what was supposed to go in there. So what's in this? Let's see. Okay. Okay, cool. You have a USB-C. So this does plug into your PC. It's USB-C. There you go. But to a standard USB plug on that side. And we have some T-nuts, which I'll show you how they work in a bit. Let's get that out of the way. Take this out. It's heavy. It's reassuringly heavy. Direct drive wheels are heavy, and that's all motor. That's pretty substantial. So let me just get the box out of the way, guys. I should also bring out the table clamp so you can have a quick look at that as well. Like I said, this is not included. This is an optional extra, €25 extra. So you have to work out how you're going to mount this, because when you get this, there is no table clamp, but it does have slots, and that's what these are for. Okay, so that allows you to mount it to a pre-existing wheelbase plate, and that's something that's really good about this. It is you basically got a lot of mounting options. You got down here, which I'll actually just demonstrate quickly. So, little T-nut, slides in there. It's not a size I'm actually familiar with on these, so they're kind of unique, the width of those. They go in there, and then you just screw through. So there's no screws included, so you will need to use your own. They look like M6 screws to me. Yeah, I think they're M6. So there's the bottom. Side profile of this thing. It is weighty. It is weighty. Don't know how much it weighs. I'll weigh it and I will show it on screen now. On the side, I believe you can do the same thing here, which is kind of interesting as well. You can put these T-nuts in there, so you can mount from the side as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think these, I mean, I've never seen T-nuts like this, and I use aluminium profile, so they look to me like proprietary T-nuts, which is a bit unfortunate if that's the case, because you might actually want to add some more. But you do get a couple. You get enough for 2 on each side, so you don't want to lose these because you might not be able to replace them. Whether or not you can actually swap these out for kind of regular T-nuts, I'm not sure. I need to check that, but they slide in nicely there. So if you were to mount it on the side, you then have those mounting holes to attach something to, and of course it just slides to all these positions, which is really handy. It means it is very versatile. I like that. That's clever. It's clever that they've done this. That, you know, these fins are both for mounting it, and also it's a heat dissipation as well from the motor, since there's no cooling fan in here. Let's have a closer look here. So kind of standard Fanatec steering column thing here. I'm not sure how this works, but I know Fanatec are bringing out a new mounting solution, something that's stronger, more solid than this, because this you know, this harks back to like the CSL elite wheelbases, which were belt driven, and they've been, you know, and this is carried over to the, you know, to this one, also the DD1 and DD2. But I think a lot of people, you know, finds that these things aren't quite up to the necessity of the sturdiness that you'd need for a direct drive wheelbase, and therefore Fanatec are looking to replace this, and also looking at supplying adapters which you'd swap out on your wheelbase as well, on your wheel rim, sorry, so you can attach it. So that's something that they, you know, there's going to be obviously something that's going to be quite expensive, but that is something they're working on. So I think that's what this is for. I think it's going to come off. You unscrew this thing because it does look like a weird thing hanging off there, right? But overall, it's yeah, rotates very smoothly considering. It's very smooth. Yeah, you can feel it as it because it's big. You know, the motor's just a big old ass magnet in here. You can feel it sort of like a weird like notches as you rotate it, as it connects with the magnet. Or it's get influenced by the magnet, but that's okay. When you turn it on, that'll be perfectly smooth. But yeah, it's very smooth rotating. Pretty cool. Yeah, power button there, and round the back. This is probably a terrible unboxing, isn't it? I'm really prepared for this, guys, but you know, this just arrived. I open it up, I'll just show you it, right? There'll be a better review when I get around to doing that, and of course, but and there's the back. So the back we have power supply socket. There seem to be two USB-C connectors here. I'm not sure why. One says data, and one is just a USB type of plug. I'm not sure if that could be a throughput, maybe, for something. Maybe, I'm not sure. So just to the USB, I'm not sure. But handbrake, pedals, and two shifter sockets there. Did they do enough shifters for that? I suppose you could maybe use two Club Sport shifters, I suppose, if you really wanted to. But yeah, but pedals and the handbrake and two Club Sport shifters maybe, if you want to go that far. But yeah, I mean, this thing is, obviously it's sturdy, it's heavy. What can I show you guys? That is it. It's surprisingly compact. It is compact. You know, this is compact compared to a belt-driven wheelbase, to be fair. You know, if you look at the size on here, it's actually quite a small square. Do I have my ruler down here? I do. So that is 14 centimeters by 15. So just double check. So yeah, 14 and 15. So that is really small. That's compact, but it is heavy. You do need to have this mounted to something pretty substantial, really, to carry this weight, since it is not light. But it looks nice. You know, I like the size of it. I like the look of it. 8 Newton meters. Is that enough? Well, that's something I will cover in a future video. I do have a Bodnar direct drive wheelbase as my main daily driver, and I will look at making a video there comparing 8 Newton meters to a more powerful direct drive wheelbase. Is 8 Newton meters enough? Possibly, possibly not. I guess, is it enough for me? I don't know, but we'll find out. And here we go, guys. So this is the plastic, but pretty solid. That's the table clamp, if you want to buy that. I see a big screw thing here, and it's kind of nice actually. To really clamp it down, I assume they think this is pretty solid, this table clamp, since it does come with the extra hands crank to give you more leverage if you need it, which I think is kind of nice feature. That's rubberized. The rest is hard plastic, and when it goes together, it's something like that. We'll look at this in another video with more detail, but who cares about that for the moment. CSL DD. Sure, you've probably seen other videos like this, and I'm sure you've seen reviews so far, but I will review this, of course, and I will bring out a talk and drive, actually, or drive and talk, whichever way you want to put it, in the next day or so. So just a first impression of what it's like on track, to give you an idea. First, I need to get this mounted to my sim rig, which is a challenge in itself because I have an 80/20 setup, and my first impression is this isn't going to be quite compatible with my current layout. So I have bought this specifically to help me, even though it's an 80/20 sim rig. I might actually I might need a table clamp to make this work for me. Otherwise, I might need a lot of messing around with my setup, which I'm not really keen to do. So, hence I did buy that for that reason, since I think it'll get me out of a jam. But yeah, who cares? You don't care about that, do you? That's my problem. Anyway, guys, there is going to be like I said, I'll do a drive and talk in the next couple of days, give you my first impressions of what it's been like. I do have a wheel rim ready for this, just to show you. Universal hub with a wheel attached. Let's put this on, just so you can see what it's like. Need to line it up. Goes on like that. Tiny bit of play, not enough to give me any concerns, but seems solid that way. But yeah, there's a tiny bit of play that way. You can feel it. I think you might be able to see a bit of it, but we're talking about like a couple of millimeters, nothing that bothers me. And yeah, there you go. I will be using this wheel rim and this universal hub. Spinny spins. And there you go, guys. I got nothing more to say on this one. It's just a basic unboxing and just me kind of waffling a lot of nonsense. But yes, I will review this, and it will be a slicker video than this. Unboxing is always a little bit random on my channel. But yeah, it looks alright. I'm happy with the way it looks. Happy with the bulky weight of it. It looks, it looks great. Yeah, it does look great. Looking forward to getting this set up, which I'm going to basically do now. So I'm going to end this video, upload it, and then you can just see this nonsense for yourself after I've published it. Cheers, guys. Anyway, I'll be back soon, so yeah, stay tuned. We'll have a talk and drive, followed by a review in a couple of weeks, I expect, and some other content related to the CSL DD. Yeah, so hopefully you're looking forward to that. I am. So yeah, see you in the next one. Take care, happy simming, and bye-bye.